Okay, so we've already taken the front of the fairing off, and now you can see the factory speaker. You can tell we've also loosened the screws just to save time here for the video. But the first thing we're going to do is actually pull off the terminal connectors. You want to be careful when you pull those off. You don't pull them off break the board. And then also they're a different size to make sure you get the negative and the positive correct. So we'll take these screws out. Like I said, I've already loosened these just to save time for the video. There's only 3 on here. You'll have 2 up top and 1 on the bottom where the bracket is on the bottom outside. So take the first 2, hang on to the speaker so it doesn't come flying out of there. When you get the screw out of the bracket. And then there we go, we got all the screws out. Now just pull this out. Now what I want to show you here is that this is the factory speaker mounted into the spacer that they use. You're going to reuse this spacer. What you're not going to use is this little grill here. We're going to pull this off of here, and then we're going to put our unit, the grill and the tweeter on the front. You'll see that through the front. Then we'll put the spacer on, and then we'll put the woofer driver on the back. So we'll do that next. Okay, so we've got the 3 pieces laid out here. We've got the woofer driver. We have the factory OEM spacer. We've already taken the grill off of there, that little mesh grill, and cleaned up the double stick tape so it's all clean. And then we have our grill with the tweeter mounted in it. Now you can see that the tweeter is offset to the side, gives you better separation, and the idea here is that this is side specific, so you have to make sure you put this, you want to have the tweeter on the outside on the bike. So we're going to take the woofer, and we're going to snap it into the factory OEM bracket. Just get it lined up just right, and then it should snap right in. There we go. And we're going to turn it over. This is going to be the top because the spacer, the thick part of the spacer is what's at the top. Now we're going to take the tweeter in the grill, set it on there, line up the holes. Then I like to take a screw and put it in there so that when I put it up to the bracket, to the fairing itself, I can line it right up. So I can get right in that hole there, tighten that up a little bit. I'll snug it a little more with a couple of turns, and then I will put another screw in there to get it secure. And again, remember that the long screws go on top. The short one goes down at the bottom where the bracket is. Okay, so we've got the whole package mounted up. So now we're going to take the wires that come from the tweeter grill, bring them around and attach them to the woofer. And they are again size specific, so you can't put them on the wrong end. We want to put these on the outside terminals, just like that, and then we'll take the speaker wires that come from the radio and we will plug those in to the middle ones. And again, size specific, so you got to make sure you really can't do it wrong. You only fit it one way. So there's that in there, and you're good to go.